Hi, this is Juan with Juan Sandoval Sprinklers, or some of you may know me as Juan Sandoval Plumbing. What I want to share with you guys today is what to do when your sprinklers won't turn off. If your sprinklers won't turn off, obviously you're going to go to your shut off, your sprinkler shut off, and turn it clockwise, turn it off. If we had a lever here, you would pull the lever. Obviously we don't, so it's actually a good thing that we don't. Because if you're in this similar situation where you had your sprinklers installed and they didn't put a shut off, just like we do here, what you can do is on top of the valve there's a slot. In that slot you grab a screwdriver and turn clockwise till it stops, and that would turn off your sprinkler valve. You just go clockwise and in here you put a screwdriver and it should stop when you finished turning it. Now if you have a brass valve, there's a star, and you might need some channel locks. You might need a little bit more muscle, but it will turn clockwise until it comes to a complete stop, and that should stop the water. Now, if for whatever reason that's something that it's frozen, or you know they just been there a long while and a long time, and you can't turn them off. Say it's in the event of that frozen valve that we're talking about, or brass valve, then what you can do at that time is you can actually call your water department and they will come out. You ask for a shutdown for repairs and they will come out and shut down your water meter. So you got your star, which is your star where you can shut it off. Obviously you can turn off your controller. Obviously if you have a sprinkler shut off, you would turn off your sprinkler shut off. You have your house shut off. You can also turn that off. Remember, that's going to turn off the whole house. And if none of those work, then you could call your water provider and they'll shut it off at the meter. Now, what caused it not to shut off? Once you got all the water off and you want to know why didn't they shut off, most of the time what happens is that there's a diaphragm in here that when it goes bad, or if there's debris in there, it scars the diaphragm, or it has a neoprene gasket in there that gets scarred with all the debris or sediment that comes in through the city water. And this thing opens and closes all the time, but it's, like I said, it's made out of neoprene. Neoprene is like a hard rubber, and once it gets damaged, it's not going to close. Or if a rock gets stuck in there, it's not going to close. Now, a lot of guys say, okay, take these screws off, change your diaphragm, and problem solve. I don't really recommend that, because it will work. It will turn it off if your diaphragm was damaged, and obviously you go grab another valve and you change it. It will turn off the water, but the problem I have with that is that it's not a permanent solution. And when you're messing around with water, you really don't want to put a band-aid on it, because if you have a valve that's been there 5-6 years, next week it might be something else. Next week it's going to be the solenoid. So you really, when you're working with water, you really want to make it a permanent solution. So even though the cause of it is the diaphragm, and you can go buy another valve to replace the parts, to get the diaphragm and rebuild this top part, which is remove these screws and replace it with another one. Even though you could do that, I would still replace the whole valve for peace of mind. Now, if you guys need help with that and you want to give us a call, you can give us a call at 562-608-8761, or visit us online at juansandovalsprinklers.com. And you texters out there, if you want to text us, you can text us at 310-617-8301. We'll be happy to come out and troubleshoot it for you. Thanks for your time.